Now, I believe there is a lever. Ah, there it is. Alright. Took a bit of a beating there. How we doing on cash? Not bad. Definitely not feeding on the ratties. Ratties are our friends. Humans, not so much. I mean, you know, some of them are nice. Can we go this way? Yes, just barely. And there was a way up somewhere. Here it is. Damsel, 2 for 2. How you doing? You know what the symbol on this flyer is?
Yeah, I've seen this. Pretty sure I've seen it around here somewhere. One of the buildings, I think.
Very helpful, thank you. So you don't necessarily need to check in with her, but that's basically a clue to look for graffiti that lines up with where your next destination is in the quest. Which I believe is on the way to the garage where the exchange is going down. In fact, that's not a bad quest to do next, because I'll be trying to do that stealthily. Emphasis on try. That'll give us a time to recharge. Oh, hey! Speak of the devil, that's the that's the hideout we're looking for. Always nice to just stumble on stuff. First we need to find that garage, though. There we go, this is it. Alright. Let's see. Do you have anything to say, sir? No. Alright. Carry on. Nice of you to just let me right on in here. Okay, good. Now, again, this is an area that is challenging if you're going in guns blazing for the sheer number of human enemies. A dedicated stealth build can easily handle this, however. In fact, that's kind of optimal. But there's a bonus where if you're not only undetected, but also... if you're not, stealthy, but completely undetected, meaning you don't kill anybody. I mean, we're talking a difference of, like, maybe an experience point or two, but I like to think I do it just for the style. Now, actually, I'll go ahead and just nom this last blood pack. Why not? This is very much a place where the jankiness of the stealth can work against you and not always tell you where you're clearly visible or not. Fortunately, the ladders and vents are conveniently positioned to give you a clean shot down to the lowest sublevel where the exchange is going down.
Alright, so check this out. Trust the shot, yo. First one I see I got travel work on. Yo, check it. Watch my back, stupid. Russell says these jokers ain't play. They don't give a stuff. Hop off, you know. Yo, I'm talking right here. Hard target? What the hell is that? What's your hard target? I didn't even know it was a John Wick.
Oh, God, man. Get you some goddamn culture, boy. You tell him, thug number one.
I don't care. This is where it's not.
Alright. Oh, damn it. Alright. There's 2 guys in there.
Too quiet. I don't like this place. At night it seems haunted. Don't you feel like something's here? Like we're being watched? No.
So yeah, the standard goons aren't too much problems. The Tong, however, do sometimes use automatic weapons. And again, the AI is a good shot with those, so don't underestimate these guys.
Okay. Don't go telling Johnny I was nervous. I'm not nervous. Annoyed. Dick.
Alright. There it is. Because when we get down there and when we pinch the briefcase for the exchange, a funny thing happens. It will, let's say, render our need to sneak out of this place somewhat moot. I mean, we still gotta be careful, but let's say less careful. There we go. Easy does it. I think we got one more floor to go down. So yeah, Toreador isn't necessarily well equipped for stealthy playthroughs, but Auspex does come in handy when you're trying to keep an eye on patrolling guards and figure out whether they're aware of you. And also it just lightens up the area a little. Shit. Way down? No, I think that's the way down. Shit. Huh. Okay, let's find out how blind this guy is. Alright, what if we do this? Nope, okay, he's not that blind. Damnation! Although I do like we crossed the arbitrary threshold and then he noticed us. Looks like we are going to have to ice one guy. That's the guy right there. Damnation. Actually, hang on a second. What if we do this? If we hug the wall... Can we do it? Can we do it? I think we can do it. Yes! Ha-ha! Stealth 100%, motherfuckers. This is why you get your eyes checked on a regular basis, people. I know it's not a great look for a gangster, but it's better than not being able to see at all. You could be the intelligent gangster. The one that actually knows, like, accounting and such. Every organization has one. Whee! Oh, just let me save here. Here we go. Now, come on. Come on, Source Engine ladders. You gotta play along here. Easy does it. Easy does it. Yep, another guy through the wall. There we go. Let him turn. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, there is one more level below us. Right.
Takes so long. No gunshot? Never? We didn't have easy. Last time I went down there, you ducked behind a car and hit yourself. That was blood. Oh, yeah, right. You got shot and you didn't tell nobody. That's cause it got better. Damn, man. How come I gotta get stuck with you?
So much character in this game. It's great. It's boing. Almost there. Kill this guy. Wait, no, there's a ladder right there. Yes! It's all coming back to me now. Easy. Oop. Come on, into the negative gravity zone. I don't know if it's quite like how it worked in like Half-Life games and such, where it's like it's a zone you swim up that just happens to be very close to the ladder. If you switch to third-person animation, you do have a climbing animation for stuff like this. And you do kind of appear to stick to stuff and can jump off. But it is very, very finicky. Okay, yes. Right, so this way. Almost there. Easy does it. Oh boy. Think invisible thoughts, think invisible thoughts. Beautiful, beautiful.
Everyone understands, right? Take the case halfway and wait for them to do the same.
That's
They
the
wanna
case.
see the money, but we can't let them. Cause you do what you say, bro. Really? Now what? What? Smack. Starting again. Bring the case out halfway. When they want to see the money, you put it down in front of the guy. When he reaches for his shot and grab his case. We'll be ready to open up on him. You get hit.
I forget if we need to get both cases. Let's see. Okay, acquire a briefcase exchange between the Tong and a local gang. Okay, so he wants the Tong's
What if that
briefcase.
case is full of newspaper? At least we get to watch your little ass try to relay it for laughs. No, they got it. Just don't ask it up, fool. Might go feel both.
So yeah, these guys are basically ready to shoot each other at the drop of a hat. And our goal here is to drop that particular hat.
Any second now. Either since you removed, I'm going in shooting. Never know what hit him. Think they'll try something? Let's hope so.
Again, very nice of these ladders to be arranged just so. Peak video game design.
As
Alright.
soon as they drop the money, I bend over, pick it up, duck low, and you open fire. What if they want to see what's in the case? If they do, drop it by accident and duck. Same thing, we'll start shooting. We've got the real case right here. Right, I'm ready.
Ah.
We've got you covered.
Alright. Oh, man. I'm curious. Did the scene bug out? Are they actually going to do anything now? Oh, man. He's just standing there menacingly above the hood of the car, and this guy's like, oh, shit, what do I do now? The Tong know magic. I mean, that would get me to stop in my tracks. I'd be, like, I would be concerned. Alright. Can we get out of here? Probably not the same way we came in, unfortunately. See, I was sort of counting on... I was counting on the ensuing distraction. Hang on a second. Let's rewind the clock a little bit.
I bend over,
All
pick
right.
it up.
Here we go. Yep, there we go. Alright. Alright. So just wait here, let this situation resolve itself. Let's see. Can we go this way? Yeah, it would just be a little bit loud. Just a little bit. Hey, DCS Toast, good to see you. Hey, Froze Nerd, welcome Raiders. Hang on a second, let me see if I can... Just gonna take a drink here. That takes care of that. Hang on a second, let me give you a shout out here. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was Rider Riding Saber. But yeah, good to have you here. Welcome to the channel. How's it going tonight? What were you playing? Alright. Let's not interrupt the nice men while they're conducting business. Hang on a second, where's my sword? This'll be funny. Oh, you were playing Bloodlines too? Awesome! Yeah, this game's a classic. We are running it with the unofficial patch. And some of the plus content it adds. Nice. How far were you? As you can see, we early in downtowns ourselves. We just got from Santa Monica. Alright. I think the rest of the gang has skedaddled, so it should be a clear shot up to the exit now. I did not know. I've heard some interesting things about the big mega mods. I know there was one like the Camarilla edition that kind of adds a blood timer, where periodically your blood will count down, and a bunch of other things. It's been a while since I followed their development, unfortunately. Got done with Hollywood and the sewers, about to head to Chinatown. Yeah, that's a cool part of the game. I love Chinatown. The mark of a good adventure, in my opinion, is if it is simultaneously easy and hard to believe you are where you are based on where it started. Is there someone fighting? Oh, there we go. Yeah, the mark of a good adventure is if the ending of the game feels like it derives naturally from the start of it, but also feels like it's been an odyssey. Like Deus Ex. You don't know, starting at Liberty Island, that you're going to end up where you end up, which is Area 51.
Partner.
But at the same time, it feels logically consistent, and it feels like the game's built up to it believably. Anyway, Larry, got the briefcase.
Outstanding. Pass it over here, partner.
Bloodlines
Yeah,
definitely has
that's
that
beautiful.
feeling to it.
Everything looks in order. Somebody somewhere got to be pissed off about losing this. Too bad
Yeah.
I sent my man right here after.
Yeah, just random
All
firefights
right.
in the
Let
downtown
me peel
area.
off
It's
a few
great.
bills for you. I'll give you a discount from now on. I'll just
Rock and
drop
roll.
this
Thanks,
off
Larry.
to the new owner in the morning. Then I'm gonna give me a big old steak. Not that domestic stuff neither. I'm gonna order up 32 ounces of Kobe beef, the expensive shit. You wanna come? My treat.
I'll have to pass. I'm unavailable during the day. Adds a special quest for each clan and a whole other hub. Oh, cool! Alright, that actually sounds really neat. I'll have to look into that. Let's see. So...
Dagoth welcomes you, Nerevar, my old friend.
Oh, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. So yeah, Larry's discount gives us a boost to finance here. It's actually very nice, so it applies to all shopkeepers and not just him.
Dagoth welcomes you, Nerevar, my old friend.
Oh, thank you for the follow as well. And that'll let us read this book, which further increases finance. See, it's all coming together.
My man, what is up?
Alright, got some stuff to dump off here.
Check it out. Got a Galapagos turtle. This week only.
So yeah, this gives us access to this fella right here, the Colt Anaconda. Now, do I have the range combat for that? I think I do. Ranged. No, I do not. My range combat sucks. Let's correct that. Wits. A little low. Perception. I'll bump that up 1. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the Anaconda, which is basically a Colt Python, that has an alternate fire mode where you fan the hammer. It's great. And, you know, it makes it wildly inaccurate unless you dump out a whole lot of rounds really quickly. Now, last quest thingy we'll be dealing with tonight is the end of the Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle, the plaguebearer quest. I believe we passed that up this way. Toreador. Standard persuasion build, although for RP purposes, not very, basically no seduction. I'm basically doing a literally me build as close to what I feel are my own strengths and weaknesses as the game allows. Yeah, that hasn't lasted all that long, but it was kind of fun to sit down and seriously think about it. But anyway, this is the little hideout, so we saw by the sign outside that matches the flyer we got. This gentleman here is the doorkeeper, the gatekeeper.
You enlightened?
Yes, sir. Here you go.
I see. Welcome to the Brotherhood. The bishop will see you upstairs.
Thanks. So I actually quite like this quest. This section is a bit more combat heavy. It's not too difficult, but it throws you a couple curveballs in an interesting way. One mechanically, one narratively. So, hey.
Did you get summoned? You're going upstairs to see
Gangrel's fun.
Bishop.
It's another clan that works very well with a melee build and general combat build. What are you talking about?
You're new to the Brotherhood, huh? Just got enlightened. I've been here a few days. When the bishop wants to see you, you'll be summoned, and then you go up these stairs up to the temple.
Temple? What goes on up there?
I don't know. I mean, I hear things, but I haven't been summoned. I had a friend snuck up there a few days ago. Said she saw things, bad things. Yeah. Yeah,
all the clans have their interesting little quirks. Obviously, the biggest differences are the Malkavian and the Nosferatu clans, but they all have their interesting little quirks here and there, and some characters that react differently and give you quests or additional dialogue depending on which one you pick. But yeah, what did she see?
Blood. She said, blood everywhere.
Tremere is also one with some pretty big differences. We talked about that earlier.
To try to talk to them, but they just stared at her with these blank looks, you know. One of them started reaching for her, and she ran away.
That's right. Maybe the Brotherhood isn't all it's cracked up to be.
Yeah. I know. The bishop said we have to shed our earthly fears on our journey to the ninth circle. But I'm scared to go upstairs. I just want to go home. You know, I want to go home.
That's probably for the best. Yeah. Don't worry, you won't have to worry about this bishop anymore. Right. So yeah, we got another combat section coming up. We're gonna want to save the shotgun ammo. But no harm in being ready. So yeah, we got a new enemy type here. Zombies. Now, I don't think they are undead per se. But they act like them. And they swarm you effectively infinitely here. Like, I think they actually just spawn there. They're not difficult to kill. It's more just if you're not paying attention, they can surround you, and they will bite you, amusingly. So yeah, what looks from the outside to be like a crack den is essentially turned into a zombie apocalypse. And it's implied these people are kind of late-stage sufferers of the virus that's going around, that the Brotherhood is intentionally spreading. As with most video game zombies, the shotgun is a natural predator of these things. Most guns are, really. But again, it's more an issue where there's just so many of them. Amusingly, you can bite them, but you vomit back up what you get instantly. Again, another case like the Ocean Hotel, where you have supernatural meeting supernatural. You'll notice these guys have a different aura than humans do. I think with supernaturals, their aura actually changes if they're using vampiric disciplines. Less of an issue with mooks, although they do see some vampire enemies here and there, like garden variety enemies. more a problem with bosses. That's where they bust out the exotic stuff, which we will see shortly. Does it turn you into a zombie if they bite you? No. Oh, shit, damn it. That one got me. Yeah, no, it just hurts like hell, exactly. But yeah, I get the impression these things... Ow. Fuck you. These are basically like the Quislings from World War Z. Where they are still functionally human beings, but they just act zombie-like and are more or less mindless. I believe this is the boss room here. Yes, there is a twist with this boss, and it's a doozy. Actually, a couple twists.
Brother. I see you have been enlightened.
Oh, I never actually thought to check the cab driver's aura. Good check, though. Or good idea, though.
Do you seek the truth? You come to the right place, brother. We got more truth here than we can handle.
Who the hell are you?
They call me Bishop Vic, Shepherd of the Damned, your midnight guide through our last days here on Earth. Do you feel it, brother? The curtain being drawn back at last, drawn back by my hand, by the Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle.
Last days here on Earth. You talking about Gehenna?
Gehenna, Judgment Day, the apocalypse again. Brother, you are too indoctrinated into the antiquated beliefs of this material world. There is no rhyme or reason, no all-powerful and terrible God to watch over their children. You talk of disease. What about the disease that you and I both carry? Our flesh remade into nothing more than an abomination, feeding on our brothers and sisters like so many cattle. What God watched over me when that demon tore into my neck and made me into this monster you see before you? No, brother. There is no God who would tolerate such a thing. And so I have become God, and the diseases I carry to the masses will bring about an end of my own making. Until we have all journeyed below into the Ninth Circle.
So there's a lot about this guy communicated in not a lot of dialogue. I like that he's actually, like you think it's just going to be a standard apocalyptic cult thing, but it turns out this dude's brain has basically been broken. It's kind of implied that he was a preacher before this based on the language he chose. Realizing that God doesn't give a shit if humans are infected by vampires, he's decided to go on a vengeful rampage. And it's not even entirely clear if he really understands what he's doing. He's just decided to do this as a destructive act to give a finger to the heavens, which, in his view, no longer exist. Yeah, I understand your feelings about being a vampire. This is no way to deal with it. Exactly. And I like that he's a different take on a Toreador. We'll find out he is a Toreador based on the disciplines he's about to use, where it's not so much his physical attractiveness, but more his magnetic personality that he's able to amass a cult, and this is what he chooses to use his talents for. Anyway, yeah, there's no way to deal with it.
The time for words has come and gone, my brother. You and
Just
I
another
will
case where they
take
put a
those
lot of
last
effort
steps
into a
together
fairly minor
and see
character.
what truth lies behind the curtain. Let the night fall forever on this cursed earth, and let the fruits of my labor bring a long and bloody harvest.
Exactly, yeah. He has that televangelist look to him. Bring it on, Vic. Okay, Vic is a problem. He uses shotguns, and he has celerity, so he can very quickly get around the room. So a good idea to deal with the chaff first, just to minimize distractions. I forget if he brings in reinforcements, but I don't think he does. Obviously, if he gets in close with that thing, he starts laying out a lot of them. Alright, there we go. Now it's just me and him. Best opportunity to get him is when he stops to reload. War of attrition, I think he will win. In fact, we'll probably want the shotgun ourselves for this. Yeah, I see he's red. Damn it. Actually, might be able to wreck him in a fist fight. Maybe not. Shit. Alright. Back off. Blood heal, blood heal. Yeah, there's a couple clans that have access to celerity. Ah, shit. But yeah, this makes him one of the more challenging boss fights in the game at this stage of it. He is unfortunately very good at hunting you down. Alright, we managed to bait him into a melee confrontation, which still favors him. Alright. Yeah, shotgun is unfortunately a good choice of weapon. Like, the understanding is vampires don't really have weak points in the usual sense of it. Like, cutting a vampire's head off, obviously, is effective. But there's no real... Like, you can't really damage their organs or anything that a bullet would traditionally be important for. You're just basically shooting into mass, and it's all about what delivers force. So that's kind of why shotguns are more effective, because they actually have stopping power. Alright. He's half dead. Unfortunately, I'm almost out of blood. Alright. Let's see if we can blink away at him. Outside ideal range for the handgun. There's unfortunately good damage fall off. Alright. Reload. Yeah, I know I need blood. Alright. Presence actually would be a good spell to use. Unfortunately, I do not have that skill that much. In fact, I haven't put any points into it. Alright, he's almost dead. Unfortunately, so am I. Easy does it. Oh, boy. Almost. There we go. Got him. Oof. Down to the fucking wire. Unfortunately, that will be the end of the combat here. That automatically wraps things up, and we don't have to worry about anything else. I think. Hopefully. Yeah, this is where a lack of a combat build starts to catch up with you. Because, yeah, a persuasion build is useful in a lot of places, but doesn't get you past some of the more annoying fights in the game. So you definitely want to spec in something as a backup, when invariably you run into problems like that. Thanks, yeah. Oh, taking care of business, baby. Let's see. I believe it was down this way to the last round. Alright, done deal, Damsel.
Ugh, can't.
Yeah, nice to see you too. Plaguebearers are dead.
You killed all of them?
Hey, Orange!
Huh. So I guess you want me to thank you or
Welcome,
something?
Raiders. Good to see ya.
Damn it. Thanks, okay? Well, cool for now, but just don't go bragging to everybody about it.
Ah, you're not so bad either, Damsel. Still a bitch, but in a good way.
Righteous. You know, you just may have an anarch soul. I'll let you chew on that.
Doing a low humanity
Some of the
run.
boys
Yeah,
might
yeah.
overhear our conversation and gotten the impression I've gone soft.
It's interesting
Some of
in
these
that
joints lack the
it's
restraint to keep their mouths shut.
it is often flavor text, but every now and then you get interesting variations and options. Like, I think if you are low enough humanity, you can actually talk to Vic and, like, offer to join. He refuses, obviously, and you still have the boss fight, but it's kind of an indication of just how far from humanity you have separated yourself. Anyway, see you, Damsel.
What did you just say?
Yeah, you're more likely to frenzy is the main thing. But yeah, good to see you, Orange. You were playing New Vegas tonight, right? Yeah, it has that vibe to it. Where it kind of cuts off some quests, but opens up another layer of dialogue, per se. Nice. Took a chainsaw to some funny plants. Awesome. Vault 22. Alright. I'll just stop in and talk to Max real quick. Oh, yeah, that's a fun one. I like that vault. It was a very memorable first-time experience. Alright. Hey, Maxie!
Hello, neonate.
A lot easier with the full
How can I
melee
be of
build.
assistance?
Yeah, yeah. That's a vault where you either want a flamethrower or some other close combat weapons there. You have a few minutes to talk?
Of course.
I solved the problem with the epidemic.
You have? Impressive, young one. What exactly was the source of the epidemic?
It was a blood cult, headed by a vampire named Bishop Vic, a plague-bearer.
Tell me of this so-called bishop.
He wanted to bring about the end of the world.
I see. That end may very well be upon us. But to business. I have a debt to pay you for your services.
Yes, you do.
If you so desire, I can give to you a unique talisman that might be of use in the future. If that does not interest you, I can compensate you with hard currency. You decide.
I'll take the item you're talking about.
A wise decision, neonate. True power lies not in wealth, but in the things it affords you. I hope this object serves you well.
So, yeah. Max pays well for the work, but it's always a good idea to take items over cash whenever you can. Most of the time. But in this case, yeah, this gives you twice the duration on blood buff, which is valuable given how much it costs you to use that. You got Motor Runner's chainsaw? Nice, nice. Yeah, that's handy, especially because once you know where the hidden monsters are, you can just start wailing on them and they'll be half dead by the time they actually get up, if they get up at all. I think they do have a minor defense I do think they do have some defensive buffs while they're stationary. I know they don't show up normally on radar. Anyway, making good progress through these, so looks like there's no other side quests down here at the moment. There's one thing with the abandoned hospital, we'll get to that later. What I will do right now, before we wrap up, is head back to Santa Monica and deal with the Elizabethan Rendezvous quest.
Need a ride?
Yeah, just drive. We have 100 melee, 10 strength, and a chainsaw. Anything is possible. Yeah, they make a funny noise and then their head falls off. Yep. Anything is possible if you work out enough. That's a positive message for the kids. Anyway, I do need to top off here. Miss, I require your time and
hey,
blood.
Baby. Looking for a date?
Yes. Go ahead, dude. We'll be wrapping up shortly. This quest won't take too long. Anything's legal if you don't get caught. Well, clearly. So yeah, we'll meet an old friend before we head out to the Elizabeth Dane. And this is that reactivity I was talking about, where if you told LaCroix what happened with the whole misadventure with the Astrolite, Mercurio will be punished accordingly. But it's a stupid idea to do that, because Mercurio can help you out later. We'll find out exactly how very shortly. Let's see... Hang on a second. Downtown... Oh, wait, no, shit. Damn it, I gotta talk to the Prince first. Fuck. Well, I already paid to top off. Anyway, as long as I'm here, let's take a look at the cab driver's aura. Pardon me, Mr. Cab Driver, I'm just gonna check your aura. Ah, purple. A unique aura at that. Nice little detail.
Hop in.
Right. Sorry to bug you. I need a ride back downtown. Keep on keeping on, Chunk.
Give the Anarch community my regards.
Okay, this is assuredly patch added, because you can kind of tell they're working with existing dialogue here, so yeah. So, yeah, here's what 9 said.
Nothing they haven't crassly delivered untold times within Elysium.
I think this is restored dialogue, then.
Most of the Anarchs know no better option, or have been bullied into their cause by the unrulier ones. You can't fault all for the boorishness of a few. Now that that's out of the way, I trust you're prepared to leave for the Dane.
Yeah, why not? Ready to go.
Good. I'm counting on an encore exposition of the talent you showed earlier. Go. And remember, under no circumstances are you to open the Ankaran sarcophagus. We'll talk later. Good. There's a boat waiting for you on the beach in Santa Monica.
Yep. And off we go. Yeah, there's a bunch of voice lines that apparently were recorded, some of which was meant to be threaded into quests, but some of which is just like generic dialogue. Like, if I recall right, every character in the game has standard lines for yes, no, and I'll send you an email. And I think they had the what they did was they had the VA read those lines ahead of time, and then wait, let me make sure. Okay, beach in Santa Monica where a boat will be waiting to take you out to the ship. Yeah, they had the voice actors read various lines and then kind of built the quests around, and then developed the more specific dialogue for them. I'd love to have a behind the scenes on the development of this game. I bet they did a lot of fascinating choices. And, you know, I bet it was a real challenge considering the studio closed not long afterward, but still. Mercurio, good to see you again. You're looking better.
Hey, what can I say? You preserved my ass. I truly appreciate you not saying anything, and I want you to know I take care of those who do me favors. So from now on, you need equipment, info, you come see me at my apartment. Don't hesitate.
Aw, thanks, dude. You're looking better.
I tell you, that blood you guys got's an amazing thing. Helped close up a few wounds. This back alley patch fixed up the rest. I needed that beating. Good reminder not to overestimate my ability. Last time it's gonna happen.
Alright. Let's see. Might need some equipment for this trip.
Oh, by the way, I paid a visit to our friends on the cliff
dialogue's
up there
janking out
early
there.
this morning. ODing's a painful way to go, especially when your kneecaps are on the floor next to you. What can I say? Payback can be a bitch like that.
So yeah, we don't have to worry about the guys up on the up at the shack up the stairs over there. Mercurio has kindly taken care of them for us. So pays to one of the rare instances where it does kind of pay to have a persuasion build. Sometimes problems just solve themselves. Anyway, what do you got that might help me out?
Here's what I got.
So yeah, Mercurio is another place where we can buy weapons and ammo. So let's get some shotgun ammo. You can see Tim Kane's YouTube channel has a video. I follow him. I love the stuff he's been putting out about classic Fallout and other things in that nature. Really fascinating guy, and I love the deep dives he does into subjects. Yeah, I think we're right for now.
Anything I can do for you tonight?
Yeah, he touches on a lot of interesting little Fallout lore, and I like the video where he's talking about how Fallout was kind of a B-tier project that didn't have a lot of resources behind it, and it's kind of a small miracle that it came together the way it did. Let's see. So weapons.
Specifically?
The main reason to keep to stay on Mercurio's good side is it gives you a whole bunch of good shit later on in the game. So yeah, sniper rifle.
Not easy, even in this country.
Nope. Okay, there's something janking out with the dialogue here. It should show his responses. But yeah, he says basically, it's not easy to get a sniper rifle, but I can get you a police SWAT rifle. Give me some time.
Specifically?
Alright, combat shotgun.
What you want is a Spaz 15. I got a connection for those, but I haven't seen him in a while. Think he's in Mexico. As soon as he gets back, I'll have a few of them. Putting together a dragon's breath, too. Sawed off. Spits WP rounds. Few nights' work.
Nice. Alright, other weapons.
Specifically?
Flamethrower.
Oh, yeah, I got a lot of requests for those. I blame the movies. Everybody thinks they're a riot till they set their friends on fire. They're not very easy to get hold of.
I got a Vegas connection for those. Last time I was out there, I had to shoot my way to the state line.
Alright, rock and roll.
Specifically?
Any chance you can get our hands on a tactical nuke?
Only a lunatic would want that kind of ordnance. That's why they got him in Washington.
Zing. Alright, thanks, man. Take it easy. Okay, user called the Onyx Path shows up that the guy knows a lot about the development in the larger one. Oh, cool. I'll give him a follow and check him out sometime. Thanks. Anyway, now that the goons are going up here, I believe we can help ourselves to the stereo they were guarding. Which, you know, it's like 30 bucks, but it's 30 bucks. That's a few magazines. Ah, yes! Playing the long game, baby. So yeah, Rosa mentioned that there were only 2 people in this game we could trust. The man on the couch and the lone wolf. The lone wolf being Beckett, the guy we saw back at the warehouse. The man on the couch being Mercurio. So basically, so long as you don't screw him over, he's always in your corner and always willing to sell you stuff and tell you information. A good guy to have on your side. Anyway, off we go to the Elizabeth Dane. He's in the credits for the patch version of the game and is also the publisher for the rulebooks for World of Darkness. Also frequently shows up when people are streaming this. Awesome! Yeah, good to know. I'll check that out. Thanks. Anyway, this is another sneaking mission, and it's actually deceptively quick. The prince very specifically wants us to be stealthy about this and not kill anybody. Unfortunately, there's a nice gentleman right here who's going to help us with that.
Over here.
If perhaps unintentionally.
Ah, for Christ's sakes. Tell Jacobson if he plans on making editor-in-chief, he's got to start working with me. I can't keep getting him these scoops if he's going to send high school journalists who don't know enough to wear something that would blend in.
He didn't tell me this was a formal affair.
Jeez. What kind of Woodstein don't think to at least show dressed up like an investigator, a Coast Guard guy, something? Didn't you ever see Fletch? What, are they just handing out those diplomas nowadays?
Enough. We need to do this fast if we don't want to get caught.
All right, look. I got you a copy of the initial report, and I can get you into the cabin, but you gotta make yourself real scarce after that. Anybody catches you, I don't know you. And no goddamn flash photography, brainchild.
Yeah, that was a big surprise. I once did a straight evil run, and yeah, I was real surprised when he showed up hostile and actually attacked me. Quite the turn of events. Alright, where do I go?
Hold up a sec. Hines to Marsh. Hines to Marsh. Marsh, they need you up in the bridge. Over. There. The security room will be clear.
Got it.
Head down the stairs behind you and stay low. When you get down there, wait for me to call off the guy guarding Gangway A. As soon as he leaves, get your ass moving, and don't let him see you. I'll give you a couple of minutes, but don't dilly-dally. In and out, okay?
Understood.
Don't forget to stay out of sight. If anyone sees you, you're on your own. Take the stairs up to the security room. There'll be a computer in there. The password is Lighthouse. Lighthouse. All one word. You getting all this?
Yep, got it all.
Now get a move on. And don't forget to tell Jacobson I get double my usual fee for this one.
Another drink? Alright. Alright, got it. So yeah, happily we have stumbled upon a guy selling access to the crime scene. And can make use of this fortuitous turn of events. Oh, right.
Hines to Jacobson. Anderson. Hines to Anderson. Come in, Anderson. Yeah? Come check this out. I just saw a baleen whale.
So there'll be a nice, easy stealth path to a control room we can use to get all the information we require. The exception is if you're Nosferatu, in which case obviously you would not be able to talk to him. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of cool little details here. And a lot of stuff that's going to miss on a first, second, or even like a 10th playthrough. Let's see. Nope, wrong way. Here we go. Yeah, this is absolutely a game that holds up to replays, even when you think you've found everything. Alright, control room is clear. Alright. Reports. Alright, weather. status. Deck cams off, records locked. Got it. Alright. Log. Lighthouse. Yep. Password doesn't work for that. Bother. Hang on a second. Gotta juice my hacking. There we go. Alright. So, October 10th. Water's calm as we head out of Istanbul. Professor Johansson seemed very worried about the safety of the sarcophagus and various other artifacts from his dig, but I assured him that all was well. Yep. Actually, hang on. I was going to wait for that to wear off. There we go. 10:14:04. Rough waters last evening. Operations normal, but the crew seems restless. One of the Turks has been telling them ghost stories. I had Lieutenant Stygian, there's a name you can trust, take him aside and speak with him. Or Stygian, I think. 10:15:04. Nothing to report. Situation normal. 10:17:04. 2 of the crew have gone missing. I fear that they may have fallen overboard sometime during the night. No trace of either. Lieutenant Stygian has tried to contact their families, but something seems to be going wrong with their radio. We may have a saboteur on board. The crate holding the sarcophagus seems to have been opened. Final night is on Halloween. Oh, that's awesome! I did not know that, no. I mean, that fits with the time frame of the game. Because, yeah, it happens basically over the course of a week, give or take. And I know the game starts based on the logs at, that the one Quay-Jin guy in Santa Monica was keeping. That starts on, like, the 23rd or the 24th. So, yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, we have found blood on the upper and lower decks, and it seems at least 3 more of the crew are missing. The men are hysterical. I found the Turk in his cabin, curled up into a ball, muttering something indecipherable to himself. Lieutenant Stygian is one of the missing crew, as well as a radio technician. One of the men had a shortwave radio, but all calls for help have gone unanswered. Boxy boxes, that's it. I leave this to whoever may find it. This ship is cursed. May it sink to the crushing depths of Davy Jones' locker before... So yeah, another case where someone is writing that bad things are happening while bad things are happening and getting killed mid-sentence. This one's a little more plausible. I still got a chuckle out of the Ocean House Diary being, my husband's outside the door, he's trying to kill me, oh no! Anyway, so, we need some information here. So, oh right, this is where we use the lighthouse password. But hack it anyway, why not? Okay. So, interesting detail here. If you wanted to, you could sound the horn and start the engine and such, and that would shake up the guard patrols downstairs, and that will let you get close enough to observe the sarcophagus yourself. Or, you could just turn deck cams on. Okay, so deck cams on. There we go. Unlock records. Records room unlocked. Alright, now... Home. Control. Oh, right. Alright, cameras is right here. So this lets you cycle through the security cameras. This tells us that the crate containing the sarcophagus has indeed been opened. Rather violently at that. Foreshadowing. So there's the date of it, the 25th. So that's today's date, basically. Again, more attention to detail in the game, just chock full of it. Alright, now... we need the cargo manifest for the ship, and... let's see... is that... no, I think it's back this way. I think we just unlocked the door. Question is, where was that door? We'll be wrapping up shortly, I just want to finish this quest up. Here we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright. Ship manifest. Alright. Police report. Copy the initial report. Despite strong evidence of amazing physical violence, not a single body has been found, no survivors have been located, and there are no signs of large-scale theft. Alright. Alright, and current site transport to Los Angeles, and current sarcophagus, 3 crates, pottery tablets, 1 box, unidentified. The thick plot end, as it were. Well, we got everything we need, and I think now we can boogie on out of here. Yep. Okay, so that distraction worked only to a point. Looks like the guard is back here again. Let's see if we can shimmy past him.
Stop right there!
No. Damn it. Alright, we'll need to find another way out, or we'll need to sound a... we'll need to do something. I think if we sound the horn, that might shake these guys up. Just a little bit. Sound horn. Start engines. Ah, damn it. Open up. Perfect. Wait, no, shit, he's still there. Damn. Yeah, no kidding. Physics on the doors remains as janky as ever. Okay, here we go. I think this might give us a way out. Okay, yeah, I remember now. No, this passage is unlocked, whereas before it was not. Alright. Stealth maneuver completed. Let's get out of here. Whee! Alright. And mission accomplished. Go team. Could be worse, at least they're not build engine doors. Oh yeah. Those things are lethal. Running a bit over schedule, but man, this is such a great game to keep playing. It's very well paced. The quests don't take very long, and well, you can take some time if you're talking to absolutely everybody for all the flavor text. It also doesn't waste your time. You don't spend a lot of time running from one end of the map to the other, although that does happen sometimes. But it doesn't require a lot of you to explore an area and get to the next leg of a quest. It's more about whether you're paying attention to landmarks and asking the right people and remembering where stuff is. But it's not something where you're going to spend a lot of time. It's not a game that is going to waste a lot of your time just getting from point A to point B, or with over exposition, for lack of a word. It's very succinct when it wants to be, and when the dialogue is elaborate and verbose, it's usually in service to a point or telling us something about the character. Overall, it remains a very well-designed game, and I'm glad to be replaying it. Thanks so much, everyone, for tuning in. Drop a hard save here. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for coming. Tomorrow night, yes, I will be streaming Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. A lot to talk about there. I've been meaning to get to that for some time, hearing it's basically an XCOM game. It's basically an XCOM game in Warhammer skin, and I'm always down for a good Warhammer game. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. Have a good night. See you next time.